I'm just going to come out and say it, and I already know that I'm going to get flack about it. I already know the internet's going to do its little whingy thing. But photographers have no position, in my humble opinion, being at the front of the aisle next to the person getting married during the aisle walk. I'll show you what I mean. This is a wedding that we shot recently. Groom standing at the end of the aisle, and then you'll see photographers, get the out of the way, Steve Austin, like hanging out here. What are you doing? They say it so that they can like get the bride walking down the aisle or something along those lines. But you can always get a photo of the bride walking with their person before that, and you can always get like a nice full-bodied one. But then you're also able to get like a great photo like this, where the groom is seeing the bride for the first time, or the groom and bride, or whatever it is. But then you're also not in their core memory. I, as someone who is married and someone who's been to like 400 weddings now, can think of nothing worse than like walking down the aisle for the first time, about to see the person I'm going to marry. Fucking emotions are high. There they are, standing at the end of the aisle, and then next to them is a photographer with like a 24 to 70, like getting a really close-up under chin photo of the groom, just so that they can get a photo of the bride with a couple of chairs there, when you can get a far more flattering image of everybody if you just sit at the back, and that way you're not in the way of other people. I don't ever want to be in the way of grandma seeing the bride walk down the aisle or seeing the groom's reaction. If we sit at the back of the chairs, or if you're in a church, you can even sit halfway down. But if you sit at the back of the chairs, you get a nice photo of person one, you get a nice photo of person two, and you're not in the way of anything, and you still get good pictures without taking away from other people's wedding days. And I know this goes against literally everything you see on the internet. I understand that. Every time we post one of our ceremony videos, we get the same fucking response about how I can't believe you didn't get a photo of them walking down the aisle. But we still get the shots. And we can get the reaction shots. End of the day, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Run your own business however you want to do it. But think about your client's experience rather than just the photos that you want to take. Every client we explain this to, they're like, oh, wow, yeah, that actually makes sense. Just think about them. Think about them a little bit before you put yourself next to the person getting married.